Hello, thank you for watching. I'd like to say thank you to Painting Art for supporting me on Patreon. If you'd like to help this trip, you can either join my Patreon page or buy me a coffee on my webpage. Everything's there on primsearthrec.com. Everything you do is really appreciated. Thank you very much. And now a video about my trip to Würzburg and Nuremberg. Good morning. It's day 91. I'm still in the Frankfurt city forest where I spent last night, and I've spent hours walking out of, but it feels like hours. So today, I think today is mostly forest. Beautiful sight on a hot summer's day. It is out today, not much breeze. This tree and a bench beneath it. Nothing to do but sit around for a while, cooling down, drinking water. So, with the noise of a deer screaming its tits off in the background, today I met a bloke called Chris, and he's from Manchester, but his dad lived in Great Ord, which is a part sort of Blackburn where I used to live, and he was walking from Würzburg, which I'm going to Frankfurt, which I'd come from, and he was impressed by my walk, and so he wanted to buy me a beer, and he said, in fact two, and give me 10 euros. So, but I didn't pass any pubs today, so I got a cake and a coffee in a plate, in a nice place, a huge piece of cake, and I got a bottle of wine, and there's enough money left over for a beer tomorrow from that 10 euros. So thank you very much, Chris. You're a star. This is day 92, by the way. Just walked through a town called Saligen, or Saligenstadt, I think. And just behind those trees behind there, you can't see it, but I can't see it either. There's a river mine, which I'm walking down until I come to a bridge. The bridge over the river. This is day 94. I've been a bad YouTuber. Yesterday I didn't video anything. Now look, I'm above this lovely village down there. Yeah, and it's quite a good day. I walked accidentally into a village that was up, and it's like it's one of its annual parties, and this guy Ludwig just sort of pounced on me and marched me into a restaurant and got me to drink some apple wine mixed with lemonade, which was lovely, and a plate of all different types of pork, sausages, well not sausages but salami and brawn and leberwurst, liver sausage, and it's very good. Today's quite a sparse day, I think. There's no supermarkets. There's no supermarket at the campsite that I'm going to arrive at. I'm not sure there's a restaurant. All I've got is a bag of nuts and an apple. The people at the restaurant yesterday gave me 2 apples they left very kindly. So we'll see what happens. And one more thing, I've just reached 1,000 miles. So that's about 1610 kilometres, and that's 4% of this entire journey, just over 4% of this entire journey. So I've still got quite a long way to go. Hello again. It's been a fairly tedious morning, just walking through the forest and nothing but forest, but occasionally you find a little thing like this behind me. Little hut. This smells brand new. It's lovely. So after 10 or 12 fairly tedious miles in that forest, that's where I'm now heading down there. So it looks nice. Good evening. I got quite lucky tonight. The campsite that was on the map Had a sign outside saying it was closed for construction, but I went in anyway. And let me stay. There's a few other people here. Let me show you. Turn it around. But the showers are not working. Everything else is working. I think women's showers are working. But just stay for free. I've got water, toilets, charging up my battery, so everything's good. It's day 95. I've just come over this bridge. Now I'm going to go over that hill. Another day plodding through the forest, and you come across this kinder nest, children's nest. Oh look, quite spooky really. All these little huts around here. And this. We have flown away. Are they dead? Creepy. Blue witch. Blue witch. It's quite odd to be walking through that dense forest and suddenly you pop out. On top of the hill there's a little town. Good afternoon, it's day 96. I've made it to Würzburg. People have said this is a pretty place. I've dumped my bags and tent at a campsite and now I'm walking into town. So let's have a look around. Würzburg's quite an interesting place. In 17 minutes, towards the end of the Second World War, it was flattened by the Allied air forces, and the buildings were rebuilt by the women of the town because the men were either dead or in prison, and so everything you see here is actually a reconstruction, even though it looks very genuine, and it's a beautiful little place. I liked it very much. Hello, it's day 98, getting close to that 100, and I had a day off yesterday in Würzburg because I realised I'd walked 24 days and nearly 500 kilometres without a break, and but more importantly the weather forecast said it was going to be 38 degrees, so I thought I'd have a day off. So I'm now walking through a lot of vineyards. Hello, it's day 99. This is a sort of shooting or observation hut, not hut, I don't know what they call it, little tower. So they're standing here with the guns high up away from the wild boars so they can then kill them. So, but it's a very windy day today. Very nice, well, it seems like a nice place. Hello, it's day 100. 100 days, plodding along, apart from those 10 when I was lying in a field in France. And it's another beautiful day. Germany is being very, very kind with the weather. Look around, quite flat round here. Tomorrow I reach Nuremberg. Look at all those plums and apples. So it's the end of another Sunday. It's always a bit of a challenge in Germany, and this one wasn't as much fun as the last two. I did manage to find one very, very average cafe type place open for lunch. That's all I've seen open today. Everything else is either closed or closed down. It's very weird. It's day 101. It's 6:45 in the morning, and today we're going to make it to Nuremberg. So this is the canal that joins the River Main we've seen already in Frankfurt and to the Danube. I've got to cross on that bridge. And now the view from the bridge. And the next body of water for me to cross, the Rednitz River. So I've just got 6 kilometres walking down this street, and then 1 more kilometre to the hotel, and now I'm in centre of Nuremberg.